Do you guys remember when I made this live stream sharing this picture of what I thought would be a good 5th Walt Disney World theme park? After making the video, it raised a lot of discussion and interest in this topic. As you guys know, I am a huge Disney park fan, both Walt Disney World parks and all the parks around the world. Whenever I go to the Disney parks, I love seeing the models and the concepts. Watching the Imagineering story on Disney Plus was so amazing. So shout out to all my Imagineers out there or any Disney workers. Everything you guys do is amazing and I hope to work with you one day. With that said, please share this video with any of your Disney friends, your Disney park friends, your Imagineering friends. I would love for them to see this. Also, this video took a really long time to make, so I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe and like. Anyway, after making that concept art, I just wasn't too happy with it, and I think I'm better making things more hands-on than the digital drawing, so I figured, why not build it? If you guys follow me on TikTok, you may have seen part 1 and 2. I actually lost that footage because of my desktop breaking, so I'm going to put those videos in here right now. A few months ago on my YouTube channel, I created the 5th Walt Disney World theme park with all of my favorite characters. I sketched it out on my iPad and thought it might be fun to create a mini model. So I gathered all of my supplies and began creating the base out of popsicle sticks. Do not forget to like for part 2 and check out my YouTube channel for more Disney videos. Welcome to part 2 of designing the 5th Walt Disney World theme park as a mini model. Today I am making Disney Pixar's Coco section. This will act as the Main Street area for the park. I painted all the little buildings made out of clay, and I even added the little orange bridges. Make sure to like for part 3 where I build the up-themed section. So there's those videos. Now on to the final construction. I'm pretty happy with the way that this turned out. Let's take a closer look so I can show you guys all the lands, all the details, and what was going through my head for this park. I guess I should start off by saying this park, this little model was not meant to be realistic. This is just another version, another interpretation of the concept art that I made a couple weeks ago. With that said, this is all my original idea, although I did use some IPs and one piece of concept art from Beastly Kingdom to help inspire and create this park. Also, I didn't think of a name for this park, and I'd love to hear all of your ideas of what you think the name should be. The overall theme for this park is just being immersed in your favorite movies. Adventure seems to be the key word that I keep thinking of as I was building this. Just adventure, exploring, immersive stuff. That's kind of what's happening here. I'd love to hear if you have any park names, because I can't really think of anything. I made this park model out of household items and things from the dollar store. You can make anything if you put your mind to it. Starting off here at the front of the park, the main entrance, the Main Street area, is themed to Coco. I think this would be a really cool land to be able to walk through, eat at, shop at, and all the lights at night would be beautiful. This land would also house a Coco-themed attraction. With this Coco area being the main entrance to the park, I'm just going to talk about the overall park layout for a moment. I used the same gear and spoke kind of design that Walt Disney went for when designing the Magic Kingdom theme parks. I really like the flow of those parks, very easy to navigate and find your way around. Also with these parks, a lot of the things are very high up. That way you truly feel immersed in it and you won't see any of the other lands whenever you are in one of the lands because there's all these other bigger things around you. For example, Galaxy's Edge, where you can't really see anything outside of it until you get into a certain location, like these main pathways in the center. This whole center section, you are supposed to be able to see all of the different lands and icons throughout, and I'll get more onto why in a moment. Here, moving to the left, you will cross over one of the bridges from Coco with all the fun glowing orange flower petals. This will then lead you into the forest with the Wilderness Explorers. You can take a stop over here at the grape soda stand and little balloon shop before entering on the up-themed attraction. Off into the distance, you will see Paradise Falls. Underneath Paradise Falls, you will head down into the mist and board your boat ride to head on to the attraction. The attraction will obviously continue from here. I just ran out of some board space. After making our way through Paradise Falls, you will enter underneath this rock-like structure. This was inspired by some of the rock work at Tokyo Disney Sea. Once entering through this, you will enter the San Francisco themed area. Another great place to dine in, escape the rain, and ride a Big Hero 6 themed attraction. Moving to the left of that and back to the right corner of the park, this is the Wakanda themed section. At night, there will be the glowing protective bubble around Wakanda. That is the purple tint there you see on it. There will be also an attraction in this area. On the back of these buildings here will act as more of an Avengers campus type expansion, and you'll get to design and build your own items just like in Avengers Campus and in Wakanda. As you can see here, there's lots of tunnels and rock work to escape the rain, and this would also be a good place to hold an original themed attraction. After making our way through San Francisco, Wakanda, past our original attraction, we are now making our way over here to the town or the city of Corona, which is from Tangled. You can take some winding paths up through the city, shop, dine in, and ride on a boat ride attraction with the floating lanterns. Tangled is one of my absolute favorite movies, and I would love to see the glowing lights in person. Making our way around the park, here you will find a little familiar location. And yes, that is, back hidden in the mountains, the Manticore's Tavern from Onward. This next area is inspired by a Walt Disney World concept from Disney's Animal Kingdom. This area never got built, and whenever I saw the concept and heard the storyline behind Beastly Kingdom, I thought it'd be really magical to include the roller coaster attraction that was supposed to be featured. It sounds amazing, and I would really, really love to see it, so I wanted to make sure that Beastly Kingdom was included in this park. Lots of rock work here, great areas to escape the rain, and this can not only feature the original attraction that was supposed to be in Beastly Kingdom, but some others as well. Here, as we begin to come full circle, you will see a volcano, perfectly themed to Hawaii. There inside the volcano, you will find a Moana-themed roller coaster. And down below on the other side, with a little beachfront view, you will find Lilo and Stitch-themed town. And that will lead you back to one of the Coco bridges, back onto the Main Street area. At night, after enjoying a long day at the park, guests will move to this center circle type area, and here you will see a World of Color type show. There will be glowing lights in all the lands, and it will be a full 360 immersive experience. When building and designing this park, I thought of movies that I not only would like to walk into, but I know many others would like to walk into as well. I also wanted to make sure that there were a lot of thrill rides and also a bunch of kid rides that could be added throughout. I also wanted to make sure that there was a lot of place to escape the rain with all of the Florida weather. There definitely could be more original attractions added to this park, but I know IPs seem to be the bigger draw at the moment, so I think that this park could work out pretty well. Now, I'm not saying this is the park I 100% seeing happen in the future. There is obviously changes that I would make and changes that would need to be made. I just thought it'd be fun to think of what the future might be for the Disney parks. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Do not forget to go check out all of my other Disney art videos linked down below, and I post Disney videos every single day, so make sure to tune in tomorrow for another one at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. As always, remember to do what you love and do what makes you happy, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!